Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Buko Boys. Your favorite intro by me is Dale.
And this is DVO.
You love it. You love it every time. What's up, everybody? This is number 88.
I don't know why, but when you did the intro, I just laughed. I don't know why.
Because you're just like your daughter. Everything I do is hilarious.
Oh, the good times we have.
So,
More good times to come.
I forgot what I was going to say right now. Anyways,
Go on.
Well, I was just going to start off everything with what I was going to talk about. Yes. I don't know, anything else been going on? Anything new?
I'm just filling up my calendar with Christmas activities is all.
I will be soon because a bunch of Christmas stuff's gonna start happening already.
I've already got my whole week for the next 6 weekends already booked out with Christmas stuff. Maybe 7 weekends. I got a lot of activities coming up.
It's all fun for you with your daughter being so young.
I know, it was great. And I've got time. It's just great.
My daughter's already working, so I'm just single dad life now.
Yeah. Well, I bought tickets for most of the activities. Our baby is free because she's 2. But there's a couple things, I bought 3 tickets, and I just realized our oldest might not be able to come with us because, like you just said, your daughter's working. Our daughter's also working. She might not be able to make it to all of those activities, so you can take her place.
I can third wheel it.
Yeah. Or you can be with the little princess.
Yes. I will let her run around. You guys can go have some hot cocoa and be romantic.
Okay. But that's all that I've got cooking. Oh, speaking of cooking, you've been cooking.
Yes, that's what I was going to talk about. The Traeger life.
Yeah.
So,
you got yourself a Traeger.
I did get a Traeger.
Yeah, 3. They're all over the house now.
Every room has a Traeger.
Just kidding.
So these smokers, I started smoking on, I had this other smoker.
You've been smoking for a while.
For a long time, most of my life.
Oh, you mean meat?
Oh, meat! Yes. Yeah, I just started doing those. But I started doing fish on this old smoker that I had just recently, and I started wanting to do other things, and I realized this smoker is limited. So Traegers have everything. And they even have different levels of Traegers. You can get this Traeger that does this much, this Traeger that does this much. I got this one bomb-ass one that has Wi-Fi or technology.
Wi-Fi in the smoker?
Yes.
Why? Okay.
Why?
Yes.
Okay, so it comes with a probe.
Because the cavemen didn't have Wi-Fi in their smokers.
No, this is the future.
Okay.
So what it does is it's just an app. So the Traeger has an app.
Okay.
And I can link up multiple grills to this too, not just one. I can have multiple. So anyways, it'll tell me the temperature, so I can set it to what temperature I want it at from anywhere. So I can get it started, or I don't know if I can get it started, but I can keep my eye on it and change the temperatures and everything, and set alarms, notifications to go off once.
Yeah, because I guess if people are not familiar, when you're smoking meat,
it takes a long time.
It takes a long time.
So if I got errands to run or something, yeah, it'll let me know when things are happening. So I can turn the temperatures down or turn them up when it needs to.
That makes sense.
And then it'll tell me when the pellets are getting low, so I can know when I gotta go put some more pellets in there.
Can you hook it up to a smart speaker?
Yes.
Oh, you can.
It does have Alexa.
You'd be like, Alexa, start smoking.
Yes.
Oh, start smoking my meat.
Well, I call it, so you name it and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I named it my Smoke Buddy.
Okay.
So it'll be like, hey, Smoke Buddy's up to temp. So I'm like, hey, Smoke Buddy.
What did I call it?
Yeah, I don't know. It was spur of the moment, and I'm like, I didn't know I had to name it.
My
you know
meat
what I mean?
Smoker.
That's so lame. But yeah.
See, I'm gonna see if people have a funny thing that people do.
Yes, please do.
Okay.
So yeah, so I had to give it a name. So I was like, I don't know what to call it, so I just called it my Smoke Buddy. Hooked it up to the Wi-Fi and everything, and oh man, this thing is so dope. It'll tell me when it needs to clean the grease trap, and what else is this? It has a bunch of recipes on there, so you can look up any kind of recipe that Traeger has on the app, and it'll tell you how to do it, all the different steps to take, and so I've been using that for ideas, and I've been using this thing every day since I got it.
Okay.
So I understand, anytime one of my friends got a smoker, they're just they're smoking all the time, and I was kind of I'd make fun of them for it. I'm like, God damn, everybody does this shit every time they get one. So I joined the train and I did the same thing, and I understand why, because it's like you want to try all these different foods. There's so many things.
Sure, yeah.
There's like so many things to make, and I want to try all of them now. And it's like you can only make one thing a day, pretty much, because it takes so long to make and all that. So, but just messing with it and everything, I bought all these accessories already because that's how I am. I like accessories.
That makes sense.
So I bought like rib racks, I got drumstick racks, I got a pizza stone, I got trays, I got all sorts of butcher paper, I got the works, I got everything.
That makes sense.
So anyways, the pizza stone, that thing, I've tried the Papa Murphy's take and bake pizzas and baked them in the oven and they never turn out right. Like, you can never get the center of those cooked right. And I remember even having a pizza stone in the oven, it still didn't work properly. Kind of did, almost got there, but not quite.
Okay.
It was still like burning the edges and the inside was still kind of doughy.
Yeah.
Anyways, in the Traeger, they have an option to do that. And I was reading up on them. People all make their own pizzas all the time. They're all making their own dough. I found out I was like, Papa Murphy's already does that for you. I looked it up. It's a thing. It's a big thing and people already do it. So I've just followed what everyone else has been doing. And it was awesome. It turned out amazing because you crank that bitch up to 500 and you cook it at 500.
Right.
And so you warm it up with the pizza stone in there. So the pizza stone comes up to temp. And then you leave it for another like 15, 20 minutes after it comes up to temp. So it gets like fully, the whole rock gets up to temp. And then you put your
everyone
pizza
listening's like, oh yeah, we totally know what you're talking about.
Oh my god, it was so good. The pizza turned out great. I did a pork belly. The pork belly turned out. I got to learn how to crisp the skin. I got to do it again, but the taste was really good. And then you just tried my baby back ribs, my first baby back ribs.
Yeah, I just had them. Yes.
And the flavor was amazing.
Flavor was good. Probably should have had it when it was fresh.
Yes, I wish you would have had it when it was right out like 2 hours ago.
It was a little tougher.
Had to reheat it, so it's never the same when it's reheated.
Sure.
But
so what'd you name yours?
Smoke Buddy.
Smoke Buddy. All right, I'm on a Reddit thread. You really dropped the bomb on naming your Traeger.
Really? Well, guess what? I can rename it.
Okay, I'm gonna give you some on this Reddit thread that I dig. Funny enough, the one that ends, the last one here, is actually a good one for you, maybe. And I'll tell you why.
Okay,
here we go. Limp Brisket, Darth Traeger.
All right.
I don't like that one. Let's see. Traegosaurus Rex. Chris Traeger. That's a nod to Parks and Rec. Happy Grillmore. The Notorious P.I.T. Bear Grills, but like a grill. LLQJ. Sir Smokes a Lot. Grillbo Baggins. Ronald Traegan. Cheech and Chong, kind of funny. Someone just put Randy.
Randy.
One person, Come Catch the Smoke. I'm a Joker, I'm a Smoker. Okay, I like that. What's the song? I get it. Meat Sweats. Smokey Robinson. And the last one, and if anyone listens to our other podcast, the EVP podcast, they might get it. Smokey McSmokes a lot. Or you could call it Smokey McSmokes Face.
Yes.
Maybe Smokey McSmoke Face.
I might do that.
Good ones. These are good.
I think I'll change my name to Smokey McSmoke Face.
So if anyone doesn't get the joke, we have another podcast with our good friend Tim called the EVP Podcast. And Dale here was like, everyone has a nickname but me. And I just made the comment, well, if we can do a vote with our listeners, but probably the winner would be Ghosty McGhostface. And the next weekend, I introduced him as Ghosty McGhostface as a joke, and it just stuck. And now we call Dale Ghosty for short on that podcast. So
I don't see a problem with it. It was a pretty funny name.
Smokey McSmokeface.
I go with this one too. It works. I like it. But yeah, so when it comes to the Traegers, you get all into it. You just want to try everything. There's so much more I want to do.
It's a lifestyle.
It becomes a lifestyle. Then all the accessories you can get.
I went into a grill phase for a while. I probably will when I get another house with a better backyard. My backyard is so tiny now, but on our next house, I have a bigger backyard. I definitely want to get back into grilling, mostly on the weekends. Not like an everyday thing. It's a lot of time.
So that's what I like about this thing too. Is it's more than just a smoker. It's also like a grill,
Uh-huh.
and it's electric, so you don't have to worry about propane ever again.
Because it's all still pellets. Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's pellets and electric. So the electric heats
it's
up.
electric.
Yeah, so there's a electric burner down there.
Like an electric stove, like there's still a fire? Is that what you mean?
There's not like a fire. It's just air blowing and then convection. It's a convection cooker.
Interesting.
So it heats up electronically, and the heat from that burns the wood.
Yeah.
And then that causes the smoke from the wood. But it's all electronically done. There's no propane at all. So goodbye gas, everything. No gas cars, no gas grills. But yeah, you can use it more. And then like when it comes to smoking, the more smoke impact is like in your lower temps under 300, and then above that it's more like you're grilling.
Again, people listening are like, oh yeah, we totally get what you're saying.
They probably all have Traegers too. They're probably like, yeah, we're on this bandwagon with you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
True.
Once you get one, this will be like nothing. You'll
like, get the lingo.
Yeah, I'd be like, this is rookie talk. That's all this is rookie shit. But yeah, other cooking news. We did the pumpkin spice Turon that we talked about with the YumYum Food Truck with Chef Ben.
So for this recap, we've talked about Turon before and how much me, DVO, am obsessed with Turon. And it's basically, think of a banana dessert egg roll. So you take banana and you sprinkle some brown sugar on it, and that's it. You roll it into an egg roll wrap and fry that bad boy, and it is delicious.
And you could add, what's it called?
Jackfruit
in there.
It's very common to add jackfruit to it. So when the YumYum Food Truck was on the podcast, when Chef Ben was on the podcast with us, you guys heard Dale kind of make the joke about pumpkin spice Turon, and we talked and we said, yeah, let's do it. So we did it. And we went to Chef Ben and his fiance's house. And I mean, tell them what happened, brother. It was amazing.
So we get there, and I mean, they prepared a lot of food for us. We ate balut first, and you weren't having the chick though.
I can't do it. Like
I love balut, and I'll eat all of it.
I'm okay with the idea of it, and then when I see the neck just flop out, I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Well, don't look at it.
I can't help it. It's a duck fetus.
So our
in
mom,
my hand.
she talks about how when she eats it, she has to go in the dark so she doesn't see it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, look at this morsel of meat.
Yeah. Look up balut. BALUT.
So we ate that first. Of course, he made dinner for us, and then we started the Turon rolling. And this was a pumpkin spice Turon that I pitched, and I had the idea to use some, of course, the pumpkin puree.
Well, Chef Ben got some. He got some almost like little plantain looking. It's hard to explain it, but it's they're bananas, but they're kind of plantain-ish.
Yes,
a little on the starchy side.
And then so we take those. We quarter them up or half them up. Sprinkle on the brown sugar. Put on the pumpkin pie puree. Add the pumpkin spice, and a little dab of cheesecake on there.
Yeah.
Rolled that bad boy up, fried it up. It was, just like I said in the video, was amazing.
It really was. I was surprised. I was like, I don't know how this will go. Why did I even question it?
I just came up with it on. Like, how can you go wrong?
Yeah,
you can't go wrong with that.
Pumpkin spice, banana, deep fried? Yeah. Brown sugar? Yep.
Yeah, you cannot go wrong.
Delicious.
Amazing, and we had a good time over there with Chef Ben and his fiance. They were fun.
Aaron, you guys, thank you guys so much for inviting us, and we got some fun ideas coming up.
We're gonna do some more stuff with them, some more food things, and yeah, it's gonna be a good time when we do. It's always a good time with us.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I did just today? Came up with another idea because I was thinking about like desserts I could make on the Traeger. I haven't even looked at recipes yet,
right?
But something just popped in my head.
Ice cream.
Ice cream on the smoker, yes. Actually, I was thinking about some type of like pumpkin pie thing.
Okay.
It just came to me. I don't know how to do it yet. I might practice with it, but I'm thinking about doing think of apple slices, like wide, a little bigger, and then maybe spice them up with some kind of spice. With butter and spice, then lay like a puff pastry square, kind of lay over, like blanket it, and then a little bit of caramel on top, and then throw that in the smoker.
Yeah, check it out. I mean,
it just came to me today.
Yeah,
I haven't gone wrong yet.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna give that a try here soon.
Yeah, I think you should, and I think I should taste test it.
You could taste test everything. You just don't come over when I even tell me things. I have some pizzas. I did those pizzas. I did you didn't. I didn't tell you about the pork belly. I did make a mac and cheese with it. It's so good. But anyways, I'm getting fat.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
I'm starting in the gym. Meat sweats, so I can get the meat sweats.
I used to go to the gym just to look good and be strong and be kind of buff. Now I just go to the gym to maintain so I can eat tacos all the time. And stuff like that.
Just maintain my taco lifestyle. My smoker life.
Now that my in-laws open up a Mexican tacos restaurant, I'm always wanting to go there. I'm always craving tacos and burritos at their place now.
Now it's just about maintaining your BMI.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just trying to maintain my current BMI.
Yeah, I just work out for that, so I can just keep eating whatever I want. So happy we get a little older. Priorities shift.
Exactly. Talking about getting older, Fast and Furious.
It's had a good run. I remember when the first Fast and Furious movie came out, and then the number 9 just came out 2 months ago.
Right, and the reason I bring this up because they are planning on stopping it at the next movie, Fast 10.
Now, I haven't watched Fast and Furious. I don't know what you call it. F9. I don't know what you call it nowadays.
Fast 9, Furious.
But is there really 8? Do we count 3? Do we count Tokyo? Do we pretend like that never happened?
I think it counts because somebody was in there.
Yeah.
Somebody from the original crew was in there, so I think it counts.
Vin Diesel made an appearance at the last minute of the movie.
Yeah,
and they're like, okay, I guess it's part of the franchise now.
Yep, he's there.
We should have scratched Tokyo Drift though. That was terrible. I did not like that movie.
I can be honest and say I've never watched it, so
good for you.
I purposely didn't, and I congratulate myself as well.
I remember when the first one came out. Was I a junior or senior in high school? I don't remember. It was about the time I was graduating, or right about that time. All right, I'm gonna look it up now. Fast and Furious 1. When did that come out?
That was actually a really good movie.
I liked it. I really liked it.
I'm really into it.
I'm not into sport cars like that.
Well, when that came out, and I remember the scene where they're taking their cars going under the semis.
Yeah.
And I remember driving after that and then looking at semis and going, that's impossible. These are way too low for any car to go under.
Well, you know what? I actually know a friend, and she was dating someone that he did that. And he filmed it. So
I did see that there are some that are a little taller. And
it's stupid though.
It's so stupid. I saw one a fail. So that's where I saw.
I have too.
That's where I did find out that there are some trucks big enough for this because I saw fail videos, and boy, it's life threatening. When you fail, you fail hard.
So the first Fast and Furious came out in June of 2001.
Yeah, so I was a senior.
Yeah, you were a senior then. So
you were just dating juniors.
I was actually.
That's what you were thinking.
Hey, high school.
What's up, high school? One thing about these high school girls.
So yeah, this is 20 years this year.
All right.
So every other year a movie comes out for Fast and Furious on average. That's crazy to think about. In 20 years, there have been 9 movies now.
And then the spin-off, Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw, and then I was about to say there's another one, but no, that's this latest 9. So, and then this has been delayed because of COVID too. This was supposed to come out a year or 2 ago.
Which I haven't seen this one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I just looked to see if it was on a streaming device. It's not unless you rent or buy it. So you either have to watch it in theaters if it's still in theaters, or rent or buy it from a streaming service.
Because I'm feeling a little burned out. That's either they're going to call Fast 10 Burned Out, or
that's a good name. Oh,
it should be.
That is a good name.
It should be Burned Out or Fast 10 Your Seatbelts.
Fast 10 Your Seatbelts. I get it. I haven't heard that one yet, but that's a good one. Yeah, I really haven't watched. I haven't paid much attention to these Fast and Furious. I am kind of burnt out, but I'm like, where are you going with this? What's the end game here? But I guess they're trying to get an end game. So, Vin Diesel posted on his Instagram a picture of him and The Rock, and said, "Hey, Uncle Dwayne." I don't remember what he called him, but he said his kids call him Uncle Dwayne, and they need to wrap up Fast 10 because he made a promise to Pablo. If you guys don't know who Pablo is,
Paul Walker.
That's Paul Walker. That's his nickname for old Paul Walker. Rest in peace. And I guess at some point he did say, hey, we got let's do 10 movies. Let's wrap it up at 10. Probably when they got to 6 or 7, they were thinking, so
where are we going with this?
Where are we going with it?
We're like hopping buildings in Dubai now.
Yeah,
what's wrong with us?
What do we really do? We're just a bunch of guys from California. Now we're like international spies.
Yeah, like how does this happen? Like let's just hire our what are they even called? Like what do they call when they hire these people? Like
Stunts?
No, no. The military when they hire like the people.
Yes, like. Oh yes,
the
renegades.
I can't think of the word.
I know what you're saying.
It's driving me nuts right now because I'm.
They're kind of like renegades or Mavericks.
I'm on the spot and it sucks. So, anyways,
I do know what you mean though.
But why the hell would they hire these guys? You know what I mean?
Mercenaries.
Yeah. God damn. So, anyways, yeah, like why? The whole fact that they have them doing all these things and it was just it's too much.
Yeah. So Vin Diesel posting this is. If you guys didn't hear, Vin Diesel and The Rock have some beef, probably over who's the real champion of the Fast and Furious. Because obviously we all know Vin Diesel was the man throughout the whole series. And then The Rock gets involved, and he's way bigger, way buffer, way handsomer, because he's mixed like us. And I don't think Vin liked that so much. He was getting a lot of the attention. Got his own spin-off of Hobbs and Shaw, so... I guess there's some.
I think there was like some ego tripping going on.
That's the main. That's the real thing. The real thing is the ego.
Yeah, I think that was the big thing. That was it. That was the problem.
But it sounds like Vin Diesel saying, "Hey, let's wrap up. Let's come on board. Let's do number 10. And let's be over with this.
Once and for fight all. For real."
Who do you think would win?
I think The Rock would win.
I think The Rock would win pretty easily.
I think he would win out of endurance.
Yeah, I think he'd win 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah. I think he would too.
Yeah, I mean, he was a professional wrestler, and you guys might think that's fake. That stuff's hard.
Well, you still got to go through the physicality.
You're jumping off a top rope.
You're picking people up and putting them down and throwing people, and
even if they're assisting you picking them up,
they're still heavy as shit.
Yeah.
Try to pick up 100 pounds over your head. It's really hard, and then a full grown man's like 250.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
You ain't gonna do it.
It's real rough.
So that stuff's hard. So with the physicality he's been with, and then he works out like a madman every day. He has a moving gym. Did you know that?
No.
He has a truck that follows him wherever he goes of just gym equipment. He calls it his Iron Paradise. And so he's got his own trailer just full of gym equipment, like his stuff that he wants all the time, and that's what he does. And he has a crazy eating regime.
Yeah, he eats like a horse.
Yeah. He puts down some calories.
For real.
And then he burns it all.
Good for him.
Yeah. I do want to see Fast and Furious 9 just because I'm just invested. I've seen every movie, and I just want to see the endgame now. I just want to see where this goes. Where is this going?
I'll watch it eventually.
What's happening? I will too. I'll wait till it goes to a streaming service, or maybe right before Fast 10 Your Seatbelts comes out.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch it then. It'll probably be on HBO Max.
That's what I thought this 9 would do. That's why I was looking up where you can watch it, but nope, you got to pay for it. I don't know why. I don't know how many people are watching it.
I think a lot of people are hitting the theaters now.
Good for them. They should be.
I have been. I'm gonna go see the Eternals when it comes out. I think it is. Is it out?
This weekend it came out. Yeah.
Maybe I'll see it tomorrow.
Yeah, it just came out this weekend.
Okay, I think I'll see that and we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Another movie coming out though.
I was looking at some trailers to kind of see what's coming out. Nothing really sparked my interest, but I did see Scream was coming out again. How many Scream movies were there? Were there 2, 3? 3?
3, I believe.
And now they have another one coming out in 2022, and guess what it's called?
Scream.
Not 4, just Scream. Is it a remake? Nope, it's not a remake. It's a continuation. But they're calling it Scream.
So it sounds like it's a copycat killer.
Yes.
Because
they caught
Neve Campbell's in here again.
Courtney Cox, David Arquette. All 3 of them are in the movie.
Neve Campbell still looks pretty.
Yeah.
She still looks pretty. Courtney Cox, she's up there in age. She's quite the kook.
Oh yeah.
David Arquette's all got the gray going on.
Yeah.
And this movie makes me feel old.
Okay, I'm gonna look up when that first movie
I
came
want
out.
to say it came out like maybe
Around
98.
I think it came around the same time as Fast and Furious.
No, I think it came out like 98, 99. I maybe even, I want to say I was probably like either middle school or high school. I know I was still in school when it came out. I want to say late 90s.
Oh yeah, you're right. 96, December of 96.
Then yes.
Okay, so this
I was in
first
middle
movie
school.
came out in December. But this is this is a scary movie. Why did they not release it around Halloween time? And this new movie is coming out in January of 2022. Why is this not around Halloween time? I don't get it.
Why?
Anyway, yeah.
Maybe it's a marketing thing because maybe people start getting burned out on Christmas movies and they want something spooky. And there's no spooky movies coming out during Christmas.
There's a reason.
Unless it's Krampus. Unless it's a Krampus movie.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, 96. Yeah, 96 was the first movie. Wow.
But I was never really into Scream.
I like the first one. I kind of like some of those. I was in high school, so I kind of like these high schooly type movies.
Okay, yes, you're right. And I did watch the first one, and I was just, I think, I don't know, I was starting to like really not like the slasher movies from this, and then I think after watching the Saw movies when those come out, I was really like, yeah, I'm done with these slasher stuff. I hate the blood and guts.
Yeah, I've talked before, I'm not a huge slasher movie fan, but I kind of felt like Scream was, I thought from like trailers it was going to be like a comedy, which it was, kind of like a comedy mix. You got David Arquette and Matt Lillard, so you got like a comedy mix in. But yeah, I didn't mind it. Definitely not my favorite type of spooky movie.
Yeah, because it's not spooky, it's just a slasher.
But I'm going to talk about this. So, in this trailer for this movie, the phone's ringing, a house phone, by the way.
Yeah.
In this really nice house. Don't really see a house phone in this house. So anyway, and this young girl, she's also texting, and the killer is like, it's me. It's not your friend that's texting you. It's me, the killer, and I'm going to get you. Okay, sure. That's the point of
Well,
these
what's
type of
funny
movies.
too is that the house phone is ringing. When
Yes.
nobody has a house phone anymore.
Yeah.
And it's just funny that's even.
And it looks like an old type of house phone, too. Like, it looks like an old one.
So it makes you wonder, is this set back in like the 90s, early 2000s?
I don't think so. I think it's
No,
right
it's
now.
not, because they're texting and then they're like doing the alarm through the app.
Yeah,
So
the
you know it's
killer's
like
unlocking all the doors at once with an app, the security alarm app. So yeah, so it's based today, and then they cut to, Nev Campbell and Courtney Cox and David Arquette, and they're talking about, it looks like, it's a copycat killer, and are you prepared? Oh, of course I'm prepared. I'm Sidney Scott. Of course I've got a gun. And I'm kind of rolling my eyes, and I'm just thinking, this is gonna be terrible.
Well, what's funny is because it seems like there's this copycat killer, right?
Yeah.
And instead of being like, shit, there's this thing going on again, let's like go and hide. Let's not hide, but like let's stay far away from this town. Let's not be a part of this. Instead, they're like running towards the town. Let's go
We'll
fight
save
them.
the day.
We've
saved the day
been
before.
through this 3 times already. We'll do it again. The town needs us.
I mean, sure, we're 25 years older, but we'll still take care of this. We don't need the police
So
involved.
we start our day with a bear and an Advil. We'll still handle this.
Yeah, so I'm just, oh my gosh, the movie no one asked for.
Right? Oh, speaking of that, I guess there's another new, I don't know if this is a spin-off or a flash forward, whatever, but I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, but it's a series.
Okay.
It's on one of the streaming networks. I don't know. I can't remember. But I've seen the advertisements for it, and somebody told me that they've been watching it, and they said that they've been liking it. I haven't given it a shot yet. I don't think I will.
So do you want to check out the Chucky and the I Know What You Did Last Summer series?
I say I might check out Chucky, but I don't think I will check out the I Know What You Did Last Summer series.
Didn't care. I mean, I watched it because Jennifer Love Hewitt was in it.
Yes.
And then again, it was a high schooly movie, so I watched it because of that. But I
never watched the sequels.
I never watched the sequels. I never watched it more than once.
Yeah, same. I wasn't into it. I didn't care, and you find out the killers, and then the sequels, like the killer's family. Yeah, it's just stupid. I'm not a fan of it.
No.
That's why I won't watch Halloween either.
Nope. Don't do it.
Chucky just looks like it's gonna be dumb and corny. Not really like a storyline to follow. Maybe just something to have in the background and laugh at. Maybe, I don't know.
I want to see what's coming out because we like to go to the movies around Christmas time. So Hopefully something good comes out around Christmas time that we can go see.
I don't know if there's anything coming out. That's
Me
not
neither.
going to be streaming.
Hopefully something comes out. That's what I'm saying. I'll have to maybe dig deeper, see if something good might come out, and talk to our listeners about it.
Yeah.
We'll give you the inside scoop on the movies. we got to end with Sony and Netflix.
That's right, we do.
The CEOs are big fans. So.
They listen all the time. All right, so anything else? Anything coming up?
No, nothing else.
Well, all right. I guess we'll call it then.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for watching or listening. We appreciate it, guys.
Bye.
Peace out.